Today we're cooking the world's spiciest foods with the most exotic hot peppers.
It is so painful.
We'll be starting off mild, but as the video progresses, the peppers will get exponentially hotter until we reach genetically modified spice bombs whose only purpose is to inflict maximum pain. Each pepper will be used to cook an iconic dish from around the world. Will I survive? Let's find out. Starting off in Japan with the Shishito pepper. At only 100 Scoville, the most spicy of the day is literally 22,000 times more spicy. Now before we cook, I unfortunately agreed to a challenge. Today I'm gonna be tasting each of these peppers raw. Yes, including the extremely spicy ones. Then I'll try a spice antidote method, like in this case milk, and I'll rank it to see if it actually works. We're in good shape. Ooh, there actually is a little kick to that. I mean, that right there is a classic, completely got rid of any spice. I'll give milk a 9 out of 10, but something tells me that today we're gonna be pushing my spice tolerance to the limit. Kyle, is this really the least spicy? With that, time to cook. And this right here is my favorite method for Shishito peppers. We're basically gonna do a quick marinade. Got some salt and black pepper. Then I like to throw in a bunch of Asian flavors like chili crisp, fresh garlic, ginger, and sesame oil. Now let's get them on the grill. Ooh, really just looking for some nice char on these bad boys. That's how you know you're doing it right.
It's broken, it keeps going off.
I don't know why it would be going off right now. Finishing them off with some sesame seeds, charred lemon, and the rest of that marinade. Time to eat. Okay, everybody, preventative Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Pepto-Bismol.
Kyle, now that we got that out of the way, pepper number 1. As you guys know, this is a Shishito, very mild in terms of spice, but if you saw the peppers we have coming up later, your mind will be blown and you'll be very terrified.
I'm a little nervous.
Where'd you even get all these peppers?
I got a guy. All right, so you just let me do the talking. This guy's pretty sketchy.
What you want, bro?
You got that hot stuff we talked about?
I got everything you need. I got that habanero, that new stuff from China, only if you can handle it. Hey, you can look, but you can't touch.
You got anything like really hot?
Come back here. Over 1 million Scoville a pop. These aren't even legal in 49 states. You got the money? All right, get out of here. I'm serious.
Sophia, come on, let's go, quickly.
Oh, that guy seems pretty hardcore.
They say 1 out of 10 of these are spicy, so let's see who gets lucky. That marinade just, ooh. Dude. That's hot. Is it really 1 out of 10?
I've heard 1 out of 10, and I think that's BS because mine was really spicy, and I think yours was too. Was yours, Sophia?
Tastes like a bell pepper.
That's very spicy though.
I feel like these are so underrated. I always see them on the menu and never get it, but now I'm gonna get them more often.
Overall, I'd say we're off to a pretty strong start. Let's keep it moving. With a significant jump to 5,000 Scoville, the jalapeno is widely considered the most popular hot pepper in the world. While spicy, it's a basic pepper. Literally nothing like some of the peppers we'll be trying later, which are so unique and obscure, only a select amount of people have ever tried them. Okay, it is time to taste our raw jalapeno. For the antidote, we have some fresh honeycomb. We're only at 5,000 Scoville, so I feel like this should still be manageable. Time to taste. A big bite. Oh my God. Is this really the second pepper? All right, honey. The honey helps substantially. I'd give that honey like realistically an 8 out of 10. That works pretty well. Given how hot this was at only 5,000 Scoville, I am in huge trouble. I'm honestly still in pain right now, but for our jalapeno dish, we're of course making a Tex-Mex classic, the one and only jalapeno popper. We'll remove the seeds like so, and time to add our filling. It's got cream cheese, cheddar, green onion, and some seasonings for a super creamy interior. Next up, of course, we need to wrap in bacon. Just going around like so, leaving us with this beautiful army of bacon wrapped poppers, finishing with a little honey Cajun rub, just for a little extra kick of flavor, and we'll get them on the smoker. And just like that, they should be done. Perfectly smoked and crispy bacon with that creamy interior. These for me are the ultimate game day snack, the one and only jalapeno. Hot but not spicy.
Super hot.
It's almost sweet now that it's been cooked.
I'm not really getting a lot of spice on this one.
I think the big difference here, the cream cheese, like the dairy on the inside, cuts down on the spice.
The fresh version was shockingly spicy. Still in generally safe territory here. Let's move on. We've shot up by 700% to 35,000 Scoville heat units, a truly symbolic staple ingredient in southern Italy. All right, pretty significant jump here to 35,000 Scoville. We have yogurt as our antidote. Let's give it a shot. Not that bad. Oh my God, I spoke too soon. Try the yogurt. That does help. This is way hotter than I think it'd be for this early in the video. Yogurt's like a solid 9 out of 10, but geez, I'm in big trouble. I need more. I'm downgrading this to a 7. It's so hot still. Now to cook with these Calabrian chili peppers, we're making quite possibly the most iconic pasta dish in the world. The one and only spicy rigatoni, made famous, at least to me, by the hugely popular restaurant Carbone. It starts with a bunch of these freshly chopped Calabrian chilies, along with these pickled Calabrian chilies for even more depth and spicy flavor. Just sauteing up some onions, adding in the chilies, some garlic, and a whole bunch of tomato paste. Now we'll add the vodka, in with the heavy cream, and we mix. Thin it out with a little pasta water, a little bit of sugar, and a little salt, and black pepper. A little butter, looking good. Kyle, bring out the cheese wheel. Is a Parmesan wheel necessary? Absolutely not. But when you have one in your fridge, you'll find yourself putting it on everything. And in with the pasta. I feel like this is gonna get messy. Channeling my inner cuisine. There it is, Calabrian chili spicy rigatoni. Let's see how it stacks up. We have made a huge jump to 35,000 Scoville.
Once again, I think the dish was holding back the spice in a good way. It tastes amazing. It's a nice spice level. I think the cream in the pasta is really like subduing that chili, and I'm kind of excited to have some spicier dishes. No, I'm good on that.
Oh, we're subduing the spice level. Come on, Kyle. What's gonna happen?
It's pretty spicy. I stand corrected, that pepper is extremely spicy. However, the dish does not reflect that.
What are you doing, Kyle?
I'm eating a chili bar.
Why are you doing that?
It's so hot.
With that said, let's move on. At 100,000 Scoville, bird's eye chili might look small, but it packs a huge punch and is extremely popular in many Asian cuisines. All right, we've made it to 100,000 Scoville. For antidote, we have some lime. Apparently the acidity helps with the spice. Here goes nothing. Who said this was an antidote? Spreading the spice everywhere. Oh my, I'm giving this like a 1 out of 10. That was a horrible idea. Let's cook. Okay, now to cook with our bird's eye chilies, we're starting with an extremely cool piece of meat. This is an insanely marbled Wagyu A5 top round, and our goal is to make some extremely premium and extremely spicy Chinese hot pot. We got some Haidi Lao hot pot soup base, if you know, you know. Now to kick it up a notch, we of course need to add those bird's eye chili peppers. We're just starting to boil, and this right here is a proper hot pot meal. Thinly sliced meat and all sorts of sides. This is something I ate weekly when I lived in Asia. Now let's make the perfect bite. We'll grab a nice thin slice of beef. We'll get it in the hot pot, and it'll literally cook in just a few seconds, so very quickly. I'm gonna add more of our bird's eye chili peppers to the sauce. We'll give that a mix, at which point our beef is already done. Give it a quick dip in that bird's eye chili sauce, and it's time to take a bite.
I love hot pot.
Yeah, this is my favorite Chinese meal.
Got a little kick to it.
It really does have a kick. This is that sort of spice that kind of makes my nose water a little bit.
It's spicy, but it's not too spicy. Eating one of these little Thai chili peppers in raw form or just by itself, way too excessive, but in this context, it is absolutely phenomenal. I think we're just gonna sit here and crush this entire hot pot meal. In the meantime, let's move on. At 350,000 Scoville, we are no longer in fun territory. Even just the shape of this one, you can tell it's about to get real. It just looks scary. We have peanut butter as our antidote. Oh. Peanut butter is good. Just marinating in the peanut butter, I give that like a 6 out of 10. Move on. let's cook these little beasts. And what we're making is some fiery jerk chicken. Scotch bonnets are native to the Caribbean and a key ingredient in authentic Jamaican jerk seasoning. And we'll assemble the marinade. Jerk chicken can feel daunting due to all the required ingredients, but it's actually a pretty simple process. For spices, it's nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon, salt, and black pepper with a bit of brown sugar. And blend. So much flavor going on, but that is gonna be spicy. We've got our beautifully broken down chicken here that we'll throw into a bowl, and we'll completely cover in that crazy flavorful marinade. And we'll let this marinate. It's been 48 hours, and this is what it looks like. Smells so good, and you can just tell it is completely packed with flavor. And let's get it on the grill. The key here is high enough heat so we can get that great color while making sure that it doesn't burn. Almost done cooking, so finishing with a barbecue sauce I made with some of that reserved marinade, and that right there is the color we're looking for. Deep flavor from the long marination time, so much texture on the outside. The only question is, how spicy will this actually be? All right, guys, we have made a significant jump over 300,000 Scoville in this little pepper right here.
I'm scared.
Have a bite.
No, here is.
Have a bite.
No, I'm serious.
Everybody write in the comments, say, Kyle, have a bite. Jerk chicken.
That has a kick.
Such a deep, complex flavor in there.
That comes quick, that heat.
I'm honestly starting to sweat.
We're officially in hot pepper territory.
The flavor is so good, it makes it worth it.
This is the spice that I love, because it's hot, but it's really enjoyable. There's so many other flavors going on in there.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't need to get hotter. Unfortunately, it's about to. Next up, we have not your average habanero. At 550,000 Scoville, this is an extremely unique habanero. Over 1.5 times hotter than a typical habanero, it has a deeper and more complex flavor, selectively bred for its unique flavor and appearance. All right, time to try 500,000 Scoville heat units on this not your average habanero. I don't know if it's hotter, less hot, or what is going on with it, but I am terrified and I have one question. Kyle, why is there ginger in front of me right now?
I heard online it can alleviate spice by confusing your taste buds.
That sounds like complete BS. Here goes nothing. Definitely the hottest one of the day so far. It started tasting like a cucumber initially. The cucumber flavor's gone. Let's try the ginger. Oh, it's spicy. Ah, oh my God, ah. Ginger, 0 out of 10. Bring out the milk. Kyle, get the milk. Milk is way better than ginger, I'll tell you that much. Ooh, it's hot as hell. They gonna get hotter from here? Move on. Now to cook with our red Savina habanero, we start with some beautiful and super high quality Iberico pork belly. We start with some nice thin slices, and we're making one of my all-time favorite Korean dishes, spicy pork belly bulgogi. These little slices should be perfect. And let's assemble the marinade. We got the soy sauce, some fish sauce, some mirin, some jam, some sugar, a bunch of garlic, some black pepper, adding some Korean dried and fresh peppers, but our true source of heat is what comes next. Just by slicing into it, I'm getting that distinctive fruity aroma you see with habaneros. And finally, we'll add the pork belly as well as the onions. Now we just mix in all of those incredible and spicy flavors. That's the color we're looking for. It already smells insane. We've let it marinate a couple hours. Time to cook. Just a splash of oil and in with that spicy meat. Keeping the heat high for some nice caramelization. As you can see, we're starting to get some beautiful color. We'll finish with some fresh green onion and season with a touch of sesame oil as well as sesame seeds. And we should be good to go. An extra spicy red Savina habanero version of one of my all-time favorite dishes. Let's taste. All right, guys, we've crossed over 500,000 Scoville.
I actually don't think I've eaten anything this spicy.
What do you think we changed that?
I am not eating that.
Okay, let's do it.
It started off so sweet, so yummy.
That's a little bit too hot.
It's still enjoyable to me. Any spicier and I would not be able to finish this.
It's really good though. The dish is like a 10 out of 10.
What's that?
It's the only thing that I can do at this point. OD on Alka-Seltzer. It's gonna be a fun birthday tomorrow.
Hey guys, everybody wish Kyle a happy birthday. I'm gonna count how many comments there are, and the amount of comments will let us know how many people like you. We'll let the pain continue. Let's move on. We've crossed the threshold of 1 million Scoville heat units. The ghost pepper is truly one of the most famous and feared in the world. It just looks deadly. You know that moment right before you do something really, really stupid? That's where I'm at right now. Our antidote is sesame oil. 1 million Scoville. My heart is beating so fast. Oh, mamacita! It took a while to creep up on me. Oh my Lanta. This is a different kind of heat. Oh, it just hurts. Ow! I feel high. It's just pain. I think the sesame oil is actually pretty good though. I gave it like an 8.5 out of 10. Who's actually watching this video, please, and I mean this genuinely, let me know, drop a comment, do something to show me that you actually appreciate this type of content, because this is by far the worst pain I've ever been in a video, and it's not even close. It's time we make the world's spiciest curry. And this will require not 1, not 2, but 3 whole ghost peppers. We're making the most notorious curry in the world. Now I'm going to very carefully slice these up. Gloves are absolutely mandatory on this one. Just the smell coming off of this is deadly. It almost doesn't even smell natural. It's like chemically just concentrated spice. But either way, we should be good to move on. We'll go in with the onions as well as the ghost peppers. Oh my God. This is almost worse than eating. And we'll go in with the chicken. This is safe.
This is really bad.
So from here, all you gotta do is just mix your chicken. Adding in the garlic, ginger, and green onions. Next, we'll add our seasonings. Still extremely spicy, but I have to say at this point, it's actually starting to smell incredible. Now we'll add in the diced tomatoes and some chicken stock, and we'll let this simmer to finish cooking. That was an absolute whirlwind. I have no idea how people make this in India without smoking out the entire building, because this was rough. Though visually, it does look pretty good. Based on what just happened in this kitchen, I am very worried right now.
Not just inhaling it, but like it seared your eyes.
Cheers.
Oh man, it's starting.
Definitely a little too hot, but it's weirdly addictive. My hands started sweating.
My body has heat flashes going on right now.
My stomach right now feels like it's burning a little
Yes.
bit. I kind of like it.
But I will say we're still in somewhat positive territory. Yes, it's excessively hot, but it's still delicious. Okay guys, we have finally reached truly exotic territory. At 1,050,000 Scoville heat units, it's Peach Mamp BBG. To give you a sense of the headspace of the person who named this pepper, that stands for Peach Mojo Addicted Mutation Pepper Bubblegum. We find ourselves here once again. Okay, Kyle, please bring out the antidote. What? Dude, this is not an antidote.
It's great for spice.
Says who?
ChatGPT.
What about it?
It's cold, it's crunchy, it's juicy, and it just might fix extreme spiciness.
Oh, this was like a searing pain. I will say there's some fruity notes to it, almost like a habanero. Why? It's a whole different feeling, just like a I will say, the cucumber cools you down. I feel high. Oh my God, the cucumber's like a 7. All right, let's move on. And for this one, we're making some truly spicy carne asada. This is flap steak with those long muscle fibers, perfect for absorbing our spicy carne asada marinade. And I'm adding 3 of our Peach Mamp BBG peppers. And from here, we'll assemble the rest of our carne asada. Soy sauce, olive oil, a few oranges, a few limes, onion and garlic, oregano, cilantro, salt, black pepper, and I'll give it a good mix. And we'll let this marinate. Okay, it's been several hours and I have to say it smells amazing. You can just see it is packed with flavor. Let's get it on the grill. Keeping the heat high to develop some good crust. I'm very interested to see if intense heat from all those Peach Mamp BBG peppers will remain after the cooking process. I have to say this is looking mouth-watering as long as it's still edible in terms of its spice level. Taking some nice thin slices against the grain. Assembling a a simple taco with the beef, onion, cilantro, and some salsa that does include a bit of that pepper. Let's see what the team thinks. Time for the Peach Mojo Addicted Mango. Mango?
I don't know.
Peach Mojo Addicted Mama Pepper Bubblegum.
I can't even think anymore.
All right, good enough. My mouth is so hot right now, I can't even tell if this is spicy.
To be fair, the salsa's pretty spicy, but like that last one was just 10 times hotter than this thing.
I actually like it. It does have a kick though.
It's a manageable kick. Carne asada is nice because it has some acidity. You are cooking it over open flame, which I believe kind of dumps down the spice level. Despite the extreme amount of pain I'm already in, I will say that taco was very solid. This next one looks almost as wild as its name. We've made it to the big mustard mama. At 1.1 million Scoville, we are now solidly in super hot territory. Developed by the renowned pepper farmer Troy Primo, I am very concerned. Kyle, why is there oranges in a cup and a knife next to me?
Fresh orange juice relieves spice.
So basically you're saying I have to take a bite of a hot pepper and I'm about to eat it with 4 oranges that I apparently need to juice myself. That sounds awesome. Y'all ready for this? What is this? What did I just eat? Ah, it's like freaking rocket fuel. It's so sour. Ah, that big mama. Big ol' mama. Ah, hot mama. Hot mamacita. The thing about these hot peppers, I realize, you take a bite, you get hit with this like extreme feeling. You feel it in your ears, feel it down to your little tippy toes. No lips anymore, tongue gone. Bubbling in your stomach, sweating. Now let's cook with this, I guess. And for this one, I got an extreme rib recipe planned. I can almost guarantee that these will be the hottest ribs ever made on earth due to this little bottle right here. Very carefully crack this thing open. Oh, that is deadly. This powder is made out of smoked then dried Big Mama peppers. In powdered form, the heat is even more concentrated. And we'll get it on the grill. Now this is where things are about to get real. Let's assemble our glaze. And it all starts with our big mustard mama. With it all finely chopped, smell is just so intense in the room. I'm having flashbacks to taking a bite out of this thing. From here, we'll add in some barbecue sauce, some mustard, a bit of honey, and we'll gently heat to let that spicy concoction come together. Just like that, our ribs are done. Time to glaze. 2 layers of heat here with the fresh peppers in the sauce and the powdered peppers seasoned on there. This rack of ribs might look pretty, but it's hiding an excessively spicy secret.
Tastes like gasoline.
Okay, the problem with this pepper is that it's not just insanely spicy, it's that gasoline flavor that I really don't like.
Oh, wow. Oh.
I'm just overwhelmed right now with spice. I think the takeaway is that pepper is way too spicy, but more importantly, the flavor is just not there. Let's just move on. Kyle, what?
I'm dying over here. After that Calabrian chili, everything went downhill for me.
We've made it to our next pepper. This is the Deceiver. At over 1.2 million Scoville, the Deceiver is exceedingly rare and, I mean, just look at it, terrifying. The Deceiver, it's a nice optimistic, fun sounding name. A little antidote here, apparently we have coconut milk. Does that work, Kyle?
Apparently it's one of the best.
I need a can opener now.
Shut up, I'm on the
Kyle, I need pull my Lanta. Bring the milk.
Here's that can opener.
Dude, bring the milk.
No.
Bring the milk!
And the best
Give me the milk!
It's available for $59.
That was hotter than anything else I've had today.
What would you rate the coconut milk?
0.
0?
2. The more I do this, the more I appreciate milk. Milk's been moved to a 10. Oh, my lips are just slaughtered, right? Like no more lips. With the bathroom. See you guys on the next one. Now to cook with the Deceiver, we're taking the world's spiciest ramen challenge to the next level. On its own, the 2x spicy bulldog ramen is already ridiculously spicy. This might be aggressive. Something tells me that this spice packet paired with the Deceiver is gonna be something else. We'll go in with the ramen and just cooking it according to the instructions, adding in that deadly sauce. But we can't forget about the Deceiver. This is definitely a bad idea, but just chopping up the Deceiver and keeping it completely raw so that we can really experience the heat level, adding that all into mix. Even just the smell of this is absolutely horrifying. This is gonna be ridiculously spicy. And now we just give it a quick stir fry. Wow. Barely breathe right now. Oh my Lord. All it took was 30 seconds to thicken up the sauce. It is finally time to eat. We might be actually in huge trouble, like genuinely.
Oh no.
immediate hand sweating. Oh, this sucks. This sucks.
It's another not good flavor.
It has that gasoline flavor in it, and it's even hotter.
My mouth is like salivating and mucusing. It's disgusting.
It only gets spicier from here.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that was the hottest of the day for sure. Like, this feels to me like an even bigger step up.
And you barely even had a bite. Let's move on. Okay, we're arriving in some truly diabolical territory. This pepper right here is XP. Crossing 1.3 million Scoville, this is the most gnarly looking pepper I have ever seen in my life, with those crazy vibrant red hues. Oh, yep, we're screwed. Whoever made this is sick. Ice cream, I'll give 6.5. That pepper is not sold to the public. It's specifically meant for professionals. Starting to regain my senses. There was a point I genuinely thought I might have like overdosed on pepper. I feel like I've just risen above my body. Let's cook. And to cook this one, we're making what might just be the hottest Nashville hot chicken of all time. To assemble, we go in with the butter. We got some ghee, a whole bunch of cayenne, some brown sugar, a touch of paprika, some garlic powder, salt, black pepper, and of course, our secret ingredient, XP. Chopping it up nice and fine and adding into the sauce. I have to say that combination with the melted butter smells incredible at this point, but I know it's deadly. Now, the only other thing we need is, of course, our fried chicken. And that right there is perfection. Serving up this fried chicken right on top of white bread and just smothering it in that XP extra spicy Nashville hot sauce. Time to see how XP stacks up in cooked form.
It's really hot, but the pepper can't actually get on the meat enough. So it's actually pretty good.
Which I think means you have to take a bite.
How bad is it?
It's almost not bad.
Actually, if I take a bite of this pepper,
Then I won't think you're a wimp.
I'm scared.
it tastes like poison.
Ooh, it hurts.
I will say one thing, Max.
What?
I get it now. It is so painful. I'm crying, I'm sweating, I can't feel my mouth.
Oh, I'm actually sweating now.
With all that said, let's move on. Next up, Deathridge Chocolate. We've hit the 1.5 million Scoville milestone. This pepper by famed pepper farmer Jacob Deathridge looks demonic. Why is there just ice, Kyle?
What's the next antidote?
Deathridge Chocolate. It's like, okay, here we go, Deathridge, woohoo. Doesn't do anything. I need milk. I give it up to you. Take me. Ice cream, Kyle. Oh my God. I should getting a 1.5 out of 10. It's nice because it's cold, but it's just like water. It mixes everything around. Oh, my king. Alka-Seltzer. All right, let's cook. And for this one, we are making the world's spiciest beef jerky. Starting with this flap steak. It's choice grade, but the marbling is out of control, which should be perfect for this extra spicy snack. You can see that because we cut this against the grain, no matter what, it's gonna be just so insanely tender. We'll add our meat to the bowl, chopping up our Deathridge hot pepper nice and fine, adding it to the marinade with some garlic, some honey Cajun seasoning, Worcestershire and soy, followed by lime juice and honey, giving it a good mix. And we'll let this marinate for a few hours. Just like that, we should be fully marinated. Time to dry. I know it'll be excessively spicy, but the meat at this point just looks so flavorful. We'll fully load up the dehydrator, and I'll see you guys in about 5 hours. It's been 6 hours. Let's check on that jerky. I have to say it looks phenomenal. Just so tender. Before we taste the world's spiciest jerky, as you guys might imagine, filming these videos is not always easy. It can be painful, it can be spicy. A lot of work goes into it from the whole team. So if you are interested in supporting our channel, Max Jerky is by far the best way to do it. Exclusive to people that are still watching at this point, deep into a long form video, we are gonna be offering a massive 35% discount on all of our products. We don't usually do this, but I'd love for all of you to try it if you're interested. Head on over to maxjerky.com and use code SPICE35, and we appreciate the support. Deathridge Chocolate Jerky.
Oh, nice. Sounds delicious.
Yeah. Ooh, it's got that kick. Using a rich and fatty cut like flap is typically not recommended for jerky, but when it's fresh, It's extremely juicy. The flavors are on point. It's excessively spicy, but it is absolutely delicious.
This one also doesn't have like a good flavor.
When you get into this excessive spice range, it's just all about the spice.
I can barely taste anything now, but the texture was amazing. I might die if I eat that.
There's just spicy everywhere.
Somehow, this is not even close to the spiciest of the day. Let's move on. Okay, we've reached a point where I am genuinely terrified. This right here is a chocolate 7-pot primo. At nearly 1.8 million Scoville, we're officially just about maxing out how spicy hot peppers can get. For some reason I have toothpaste here. Kyle, why do I have toothpaste here?
This is a Kyle special. I did not read this online. You brush it out, all the spice rinses out.
I think we've officially lost the plot here. Oh my God, this is the worst one yet. Ow. Oh, it's minty. Oh no! It just hurts so bad right now. It makes you feel alive is the one thing I'll say. I feel like I recognize my mortality, etc. I'm gonna be honest, this is way harder than I was expecting it to be. There's milk splatters everywhere. Look at me, I'm a mess. Now that I'm fully traumatized by spice, time to cook. And we'll need a big old pot of water, and we're making a crab boil from hell. And with the onions, garlic, a bunch of Creole and crab boil seasoning, along with some Old Bay. Now, unfortunately, I only have one chocolate 7-pot primo left that we'll throw in there. But have no fear, because I have an entire bag here of regular 7-pot primos, which are just as spicy. So we'll throw in the entire lot. And with the potatoes, the corn, we've let those go for a bit. Now we'll throw in the sausage, in with the shrimp, and finally, these beautiful pieces of snow crab. It should be done. Let's see what we got. Now we'll baptize this in some flavored garlic butter, easily my favorite part, and give them a good mix. We'll dump this out on some butcher paper to fully enjoy the experience, layering in those nearly 2 million Scoville 7-pot primo peppers over the top. One of my all-time favorite meals. Let's see how this super spicy version tastes. The question is, did spice actually absorb into all this? This actually feels like the perfect spice level.
It could use more heat.
To be fair, we diluted those 7-pot primos in a whole bunch of water, a whole bunch of food, but to me, this is a very enjoyable spice level. Let's see if a 7-pot primo is still spicy once cooked. Definitely still spicy, but it is a little bit muted in a good way.
It's really spicy, but it's not as hot as that last one.
All I gotta say though, guys, is we've come this far, it is time to survive the final pepper.
I'm hurting right now. I update my ranking. It's equally as hot as the last one.
We finally arrived, the Carolina Reaper. Debatably the hottest pepper in the world, depending on who's the one ranking, but needless to say, it's deadly. Kyle, pickles?
Acidic, sweet, crunchy, cold.
Since when does that help with spice?
I was running out of ideas.
Sick. North of 2.2 million Scoville heat units, Carolina Reaper. The last spicy food I'll be eating for a very long time, I'll tell you that much. It's very hot, extremely spicy, but I'm doing okay. I mean, it's like extremely hot. I can barely talk, like my mouth is numb, but it is nothing like the last one. I might have gotten a dud. Let's try the pickles. I don't really know how much the pickles are helping with the spice. I give them a solid 5. We learned something here. Either you can become immune to spice, or possible for there to be potentially a dud. Whew. But what I think that means for our last round of cooking, we gotta do something a little interesting. Our final dish is chicken wings, and with what we have in front of me here, have no fear, it's gonna be hot. Yes, we're using each and every hot pepper of the day for this final deadly dish, combined into one absolutely diabolical paste. Oh my lord, that is pungent, but it kind of looks like a party. Now we'll finish the sauce starting with some butter and of course a whole bunch of Franks. We've mixed it up into this beautifully silky texture, and now we'll bring the heat. Something tells me this might not be a good idea. Literally adding all of that in. let's assemble. In with the crispy wings, just completely dousing in our death sauce made out of every single spicy pepper, tossing to combine. And there we have it, the most absurd chicken wing spice fiasco the world has ever seen. Kyle and Sophia, I apologize in advance. Got a little bit of everything in this one.
This one smells spicy from here.
It's like a pepper puree on the outside.
Oh, and there's seeds too, not just the pepper.
Oh yeah, no, it all went in there. Cheers, guys.
Initial taste is good.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I have shivers on my body.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I have shivers on my body.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I have shivers on my body.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. This is the last time I'm eating spicy food. I think we need to shut this video down. Thank you all so much for watching. Head on over to maxjerky.com. Be sure to use code SPICE35. Buy a bunch of jerky. Tell us all that this was worth it, and we'll see you next time. We're taking tomorrow off, guys.
I feel so bad for tomorrow, Kyle.
Yeah.